that is nice to know.
छोटा मोटा जैसे यार मैं चली जाती हूँ आगे क्या चलता है,
हाँ,
so many people,
हाँ,
you wouldn't do that. लाइन में तुम you have to be standing in line properly, you know, कट नहीं करना, and this is right and this is wrong and this is what.
क्यों ऐसे खड़ा हो रहा है? हाँ.
That's what it is.
ए, ऊपर से तो काफी अच्छी लग रही हो.
नहीं अच्छा लग रहा है.
ये वाला पार्ट काफी अच्छा लग रहा है. और नीचे का उतना ज़्यादा नहीं, थोड़ा क्रॉस होना पड़ेगा ना. देखो कि टू लंबा हो गया लहंगा. इसे खींचो थोड़ा पीछे ऐसे. हाँ, यहाँ पे भी ना सामने मुझे लग रहा है कि बहुत लंबा दिख रहा है.
You want to put it like on one side this way?
हाँ, maybe that's better. हाँ.
ना instead of ऐसे.
हाँ, just एक साइड.
हाँ. Yeah.
हे देखो, इसको भी थोड़ा सीधा करना होगा ना.
All here.
हाँ.
ना?
हाँ.
Better.
Is that good?
I think so. अब देखो.
सचिन, तुम थोड़ा साइड को आओ ना, मुझे भी दिखे. This is better. हाँ?
The pleats falling on this side than ऐसे.
करे. एक साइड अच्छा लग रहा है. स्लीकर लुक, राइट?
Sleeker look, yeah.
हाँ. ठीक है. शुरू हो जाएं. तुम्हारा कुछ गिरा क्या यहाँ पे? नो? ये सब मेरा खराब हो जाएगा. कहाँ जाऊं? किस तरफ? इस तरफ आऊं? ऐसे ही उसे ड्रैग करूं क्या? उप्स. हाँ, है ना, अच्छा लग रहा है शायद ऐसे ही.
2 मिनट रुको.
ओके.
Just this part I feel. इसकी वो end दिखेगा ना तो थोड़ा. It's coming as a pleat.
है ना, अच्छा लग रहा होगा फिर. एकदम थोड़ा सा. ए नहीं, एक साइड नहीं अच्छा लग रहा. देखो.
Why is your hip out like this?
Okay.
Can you do that?
This is better.
Be straight. अभी वो side का निकल.
अभी इस साइड कुछ हो रहा है.
Stand straight. पहले आप straight खड़े रहो.
Okay.
And then we'll try to put it, otherwise, you know, we'll do it like both जैसे आपको चाहिए. अब देखो.
हाँ, ये जो राउंड आ रहा है ना ऊपर. हाँ.
ठीक है.
हाँ.
Just straight ना.
हाँ, मैं स्ट्रेट हूँ.
अब देखो.
स्ट्रेट. अब देखो. Yeah. This looks good.
Better.
Yeah. काफी good. है ना?
Yeah.
काफी good.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah. थोड़ा कुछ यहाँ पे क्यों ऐसे अंदर जा रहा है ना. इट्स ओके. नो, इट्स गुड. ही तुम पिक्चर भी मेरा ऐसे ही निकाल दोगी प्लीज. तुम अपने कैमरा में भी निकाल दोगी तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, है ना. यू कैन जस्ट गिव इट बैक टू मी, राइट.
या स्ट्रेट ही निकालोगी तो बेटर है. कैमरास भी आए अच्छा ही है.
ठीक है.
हाँ
फुल लेंथ नहीं आएगा
बिकॉज ये शूटिंग है ना, तो हम थोड़ा पीछे चले जाओ. हाँ तुम्हारा हैंड अगर ऊपर चले जाओ बता जाएगा.
वायर्स आ रहे तो मजा नहीं आ रहा मुझे.
हाँ क्योंकि ना ये मैं बिकॉज आई जस्ट फील कि हाँ these are all behind the scenes ना. yeah perfect. yeah behind the scenes ना. so it is perfect. yes हम दोनों भी आ सकते हैं. मैं लिलीपुट लग रही हूँ राइट. हाँ या ओके भैया. हेलो हाय रेडी ओके. मुझे कौन सी 3 चीजें बोलनी होती हैं एक बार.
आज आपका पूरा रीवर्क है.
टोटली क्या 3 चीजें. कंकटालर्स and Kankatalas and our guest. That's it. Yeah, I'm a little totally off. Yeah, I should be. I better be. Okay. कौन सा वाला बड़ा या छोटा? Okay, that one. Okay. Hey, namaste, namaskar, namaskaralu. How are you doing? Welcome back to another brand new episode of United Voice of Women. And of course, this is Vani with you. This part of the program, as always, is once again brought to you by Kankatalas. Kankatalas, they believe in dressing and treating a woman like a queen that she deserves to be. So you know, when you are at Kankatalas, you are almost family. Log on to kankatalas.com today because you know they deliver to your doorstep. And now, of course, it's time for us to meet the guest of today. And as always, I just can't wait. So if you are ready, let's get going. Done? क्या बात है?
You're back.
I'm back. I am back. Okay, एक दो pictures और please. Yeah. एक दो pictures और. हाँ? हाँ लेना है ना तुम्हें लेना है. हाँ.
सचिन हमारी भी ले लो and then I can.
हाँ, exactly. Yes, we also need. आ जाओ.
You don't move.
Okay.
I'll move for you.
हाँ. You will move for me. Sachin loves coming as close as possible.
Stay there, yeah. Okay.
Something else.
Okay, yeah. अभी कुछ कर सकते हैं, क्या कर सकते हैं?
आप अभी ले लो. हो गए? हमारे हो गए, right?
हो गए? Okay. While he is doing the camera, you can do that. हाँ. ताकि you can save him some time and gain some time for ourselves. So that by 1 o'clock we sit down and get rolling. ठीक है?
So this is without the camera.
हाँ. यहाँ पे मेरे प्लीट्स खराब हो गए शायद. हाँ प्लीज, क्योंकि अभी ना वो पूरा that's what he's going to do. अच्छा ओके. हाँ और सामने भी देखो. You're good. तुम अपनी बेटी के लिए सब करती हो. समझ में आ गया मुझे. नहीं तो सबको नहीं आता. ये वाला उठ गया है शायद. हाँ आई थिंक ना इस तरफ प्लीज करेक्ट है, तो तुम उसी तरफ कंसंट्रेट कर सकते हो क्या, या मैं थोड़ा घूमूं?
नहीं
हाँ ऐसे ही रहो.
you can remove the mic if you want.
नहीं.
Come out like
Yeah?
sari pleat.
Like okay. So
This is nice line. I like it.
Ready?
आइरिस है.
I got a few.
Yeah.
All the expressions are different each.
Okay. Done.
Yeah.
तो थोड़ा ऐसा कुछ कर सकती हूँ क्या?
You know?
Yeah.
Can you remove the mic? Like cable is
कहाँ है?
पीछे भी cable है वो वाला.
ये. अब ठीक है? Okay. So. Done? Okay. So can we go? Hey, हम दोनों couple of more pictures quickly. Hey, उसी के कैमरे में निकाल दोगे please सचिन?
Yeah.
हाँ आ जाओ. Side by side खड़े होके. Right? Holding hands, maybe. Yeah. Right? Yes.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Right?
This is a stage for us.
This is a stage for us. Cute. ये वाला क्लिक मत करना, नहीं करना. Nice. I love your eyes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What else can we do? Okay. फुल निकाल रहे हो ना? Yeah? What else can we do? I don't know.
Turn around.
Okay. Okay. ये मेरा हाथ नहीं आ रहा. Yeah?
Awesome.
Awesome. Let's go. Shall we start?
Yes.
Okay.
So
इसको हेल्प करूँ? पूरा बात निकाल दोगे प्लीज? Yeah. Oh my God. Sexy. Huh? Super sexy.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
DFI money also we have. Oh, are you interested in DFI money?
What is that about?
It's a basically stock. No, that's not a prominent thing. That's only in India, not in US.
Uh-huh.
But rest are all like globally.
Okay. You can talk about it.
Yeah, sure. They are all satellite channel. This
Oh,
is
okay.
all in satellite.
Okay.
This is also top now. Mana TV is
Of
also-
course.
Yes, of course.
I actually was emceeing with Manoj in the New Year party.
Oh,
So you must have seen
yes.
her.
Oh, I see.
So
I didn't
I'm
know
on
that.
and off touch with of course I've met her in the other places and everything. I do events, I do a lot of things.
Oh,
I have my own dance
oh my
group.
God, I didn't know that.
Yes.
You're an MC. Maybe we'll invite you for more.
Definitely.
Do you have a business card?
As I said, I work full time in IT. These are all my passion. But
Oh my
now,
God,
given
you
that
were
I
right
did,
there. She was in Manoj. Fantastic. Oh,
I didn't
that.
even know because I was not here. I didn't know.
Oh,
I was like, "You want to
thought
do
were
that?" I
connected
said,
like
"Why
that.
not?
I
I'll
was
just take it
connected
up."
before. I was connected with her before
Yeah,
on Facebook.
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Send me your message. I'll store
Send
it.
me-
Definitely,
And
definitely.
You know, it's a privilege that I didn't know
Sachin,
that
sorry.
If I would have come for
So
this thing.
bring
Yeah.
this
Let
down.
me give this call so that.
Definitely.
What is your number?
732
Yep.
306
Yep.
0437.
So if there's any event, we'll call you.
Definitely.
MC.
Definitely. I'll be around.
She's a
I know
dancer
Vani.
too.
Oh,
And
I
we
have
know
my own
lot
dance
many
group.
more things
I-
today about her.
Ritu Anand.
Ritu Anand.
Yeah.
So you know her, you knew her before, Sachin?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I thought
Yeah.
that only. Okay, okay.
I do a lot of things. You tell me. I'm an N2 person. I would do everything you tell me.
I forgot. I was thinking I have seen you somewhere.
Yes,
When
yes.
you told about
You were
the-
very busy. I remember you were setting up. Remember that last minute projector thing which you guys were like, okay. And I was like, we have to start.
क्या बात है मुझे जरा स्क्रीन दिखाओ.
So why didn't we do one thing? Why didn't we turn her into like
An
you know,
anchor.
yes.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
for with some show or something. Why
Yes,
don't we plan?
absolutely.
Maybe we'll work it out.
Absolutely, we need lot of shows,
Yes.
Sridhar.
Yep.
You know, every hour we need shows.
Yes, that's what we are planning to do. So let's
Right?
see under
Yeah.
your these things. Why
Yes.
don't she will talk to you.
Yes, of course. Yeah. I met Vani once. The first time we met, I think we connected was at that show in which you emceed with Arik. Was it Arik?
No.
At the Dandiya night of Rashmi. Remember?
Yes,
And I was giving you an
yes, yes,
overview
yes.
backstage that
Yes,
this is what is
yes,
going to
yes,
happen.
Yes. You were taking care of the backstage, right? The mother and daughter.
Yes.
What do you call
Yes,
fashion
that's
show.
when, yep.
Right.
That's when I was like,
That's where we really saw each other. Yeah. Oh my God. Such a small world, right?
yep, yep. It is.
तुम मुझसे बहुत ज़्यादा लंबी लग रही हो क्या?
Should we
एक
move a
तो
little
black and
far?
white. Okay. One is black, one is white. Sachin.
कुछ भी बोल रहे हो.
एक black and white, हाँ? मैं black ये white total screen पे.
मेकअप ज्यादा हो गया वानी.
Excuse me. एक black and white.
Nah, I don't think. पता है क्यों? I'm wearing black.
Excuse me, baby.
उससे ज्यादा highlight होता है.
Excuse me, baby.
मत मानो
तुम
जाओ.
गोरी चिट्टी. हाँ? सचिन. बहुत ज़्यादा गोरी चिट्टी है, इसको इतना गोरा नहीं दिखाने का, हाँ? कुछ करो.
सचिन ignore.
सचिन डोंट इग्नोर. मैं तुम्हारे साथ हर रोज यहाँ रहती हूँ.
सचिन कितनी औरतों के बीच में फंस जाता होगा, right? I
उसे
want to look
फंसना नहीं
pretty.
कहते हैं, वो तो खुशकिस्मत है.
Of course, yeah.
ये यहाँ पे नहीं ठीक से बैठ रहा है. You know, मुझे यहाँ पे इसको
ये ना, ये जो ऊपर आएगा ना उसको निकालना.
है ना,
नहीं तो
हाँ,
ऐसा एक
हाँ,
पाउच
देखो,
जैसा
पाउच
आएगा.
जैसे आ रहा है.
I changed my dress because one of them was that nylon kind of thing और वो ऐसा आ रहा था पाउच.
तो ये ऐसे ही दिखेगा, तो फिर मैं इसको ऐसे करूँ क्या?
नहीं, वो तो लगेगा पर्पसली आप ऐसे कर रहे हो छुपाने के लिए.
आ,
आप क्लोज नहीं आ सकते ऐसे. ऐसे नहीं बैठ सकते हो आप.
ऐसे.
With one hand or something.
मेरा सीट जरा पीछे चला ही गया है.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
वो तो
yeah.
ऐसे लगे जैसे you know you're hiding it.
हाँ.
Why you want to hide your beautiful top?
So true. ये ना
ये मटेरियल ही ऐसा है.
शर्ट तो ऊपर
हाँ.
आ ही रहा है. Oh God, मेरी साड़ी खुल भी गई यहाँ पे. क्या बात है? कोई बात नहीं क्योंकि अभी कोई प्रॉब्लम जिसके नाम ये एक्चुअली साड़ी है ना, इतना लंबा था कि मैंने इसको इतना ऊपर कर
फिर भी लंबा है.
हाँ,
You'll have to
मेरे
fix
लिए
it.
तो काफी है ना.
You'll have to fix it. और मैं पहनती हूँ तो मुझे हमेशा छोटे हो जाते हैं. My
हाँ,
mother-in-law
I can
keeps
imagine.
I remember from the first day she's pulling my sarees. हाँ, this is good.
सचिन, मुझे एक बार मिरर दिखाओगे? थोड़ा पास से दिखाओगे? हाँ, क्योंकि या इज लुकिंग गुड.
ये कलर कितना प्यारा
बहुत
है. You know
प्यारा
that,
है
right?
ना,
It's
हाँ.
like wine maroon. I don't know what you call
it's
it.
like really really pretty.
Yeah, it's very beautiful color.
है ना?
Hmm.
अब ठीक है. ऐसे हिलती ज्यादा हूँ. हाँ, वो बंद करना पड़ेगा ना.
And when is this going to air? Sunday, you said?
This Sunday, yes, because we
That's
don't have
quick.
more time. मैं बहुत ही ज़्यादा ये लग रही
ये
हूँ.
feeling अंदर से तुम्हें लग
That's
रहा है.
it, हाँ?
Yeah.
ठीक है.
Also because you're wearing dark, right? Dark color से हो गए, right? You know, फिर ये कम दिखता है. Like we're saying, right? वो नहीं आ रहा है, वो look नहीं आ रहा है. If you wear lighter shades, then if this is dark, then it shows. But I think you're good. It's showing nice.
चलो, बस ये स्टिकी. इसको बंद ही कर दोगे, please? Hey, I lost weight or what?
I think so. Yeah. I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
मेरे आते ही तुमने बोला.
हाँ.
और वो भी इतने बड़े झुंड में जो मैं ऐसे करके आई. हाँ, फिर भी लगा. तो इसका मतलब ये
Feels
हुआ.
so good, right?
हाँ,
कोई weight loss की बात करे तो it feels so good, right?
I can't care less. हाँ, I can't care less. उसे हंसी. लेकिन बस ये सोचने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ कि मैंने कितना हार्ड वर्क किया वहाँ पे, इसलिए मैं शायद I lost weight. मैं ये सोच रही हूँ. How sad, Vani.
Is this just going to be a laughter, right? Or we are doing the show?
We are going to do it. A part of it
We'll
is going to have
try.
it all.
You should say,
Yeah.
let's try doing the show.
Let's try
I'm
doing the
having fun already.
show. See? That is what we do here. Right,
I'm
Sachin?
having fun
ये
already.
मेरा हाथ ये वाला जो तुम निकाल रहे हो ना, अच्छी बात नहीं है बेटा.
कहाँ से निकालना?
देखो, हाथ नहीं है ना ये.
हाथ बाहर मत रखो ना, अंदर रखो.
ये मेरा स्क्रीन पूरा टीवी में मुझे नहीं दोगे.
वानी का शो, वानी का हाथ.
हाथ नहीं आए और वो भी इतना बढ़िया.
हाथ अंदर रखो, बाहर मत रखो.
माय गॉड, मैं क्या ब्यूटीफुल लग रही हूँ आज. टू मच ऑन द स्क्रीन. मर गए सबके सब. मरे.
सचिन थोड़ा स्क्रीन टाइम मुझे भी दे दे.
ट्राई करना सचिन.
या प्लीज बीच बीच में मुझ
हाँ,
पर डाल
हाँ,
देना.
हाँ, थोड़ा कहीं कहीं. हाँ, देखो, देख लो. अब तो ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट का ये जो सीन चलेगा.
Shucks.
एक तरफ पूरी व्हाइट यूं, एक तरफ.
Oh, you just told me
Black.
don't wear green. This was the only instruction I had.
Yes,
तुम
and
कुछ और
you still have green leaves on your thing.
It doesn't like it's hiding, right?
Oh my God. Hey. इसीलिए होल्स की दिक्कत. Oh my God, वो होल्स की तरह दिख सकता है, तुम जानती हो?
You already was face.
हाँ, और ज़्यादा होल्स. चलो ठीक है. I think it's okay, right?
It's okay, but
Yeah, because holes are holes, do you
if
know?
you move too much, that will be visible. Otherwise, it's fine.
Oh my God, that's difficult. I do everything.
Everything, I know. I'm also animated. कोई बात नहीं, कर लो. Holes आएंगी और लगेगा कि modern top है और क्या? हाँ?
What if you
Full
tell
of-
me to do some dance steps? फिर क्या होगा?
वो करेंगे. करेंगे, ठीक है? ठीक है, करेंगे. हाँ, ये देखो, ये मेरा ये चमकी चमकी थिंग ना all the time दिखना चाहिए. हाँ, अगर मैं टोटली ऑफ होके ये निकल जाए तो अच्छी बात नहीं है. याद रखना, ओके? माय गॉड, दिस इज लुकिंग सो रॉयल विद दिस शर्ट.
ना?
अब मुझे समझ में आ रहा
ना?
है. Who would think this is not with this?
वही तो मैं बोल रही हूँ, just match. मैं इसलिए second time आपसे पूछा, did it come with this?
Yeah, Sachin, do you know this shirt didn't come with this dress?
Don't tell me.
Yeah, मैंने ऐसे ही पैंट वाला पहन लिया क्योंकि मैं ब्लाउज पहनती तो ठंड में मर जाती, इसलिए ब्लाउज निकाल दिया और ये पहना.
It's not a single thing.
No, I wore this shirt simply on top of it.
So who engaged you for this emceeing? That Janak or our people?
No, Janak.
Oh, Janak.
I'm very good friends with Rashmi.
Okay.
So I work closely with events with her. I help her out.
Okay,
So
okay,
that's how it is, yeah.
I went
So
to
she's.
India at that time. So that's the
Ah.
reason I
And
missed
I didn't know any of those things. Whatever
So
she's
I
just
do a
telling.
lot of events too. We both work together at times. That's how it is. I just couldn't come when they were promoting their Mrs. Bharat, Miss Bharat,
Yeah.
because I was working on
They
some
are
other
doing a lot of
project.
shows with us, actually.
Yeah. Oh, they have high regards for this channel.
Yes, of course.
So
We
I
did
couldn't come
under,
that time when all the
partnership,
contestants
actually,
were.
that event we did under partnership.
Which one?
Oh, you were also not there,
I
right?
was not there.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay,
why I
okay.
don't know
thought that
anything.
you were there. Okay, that's sorry.
No.
Okay. Yeah, we did under that partnership, 50-50, that New Year thing.
Yes, I know about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I was not there.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't see you around that night.
That was a big disaster, and we lost around $22,000.
Oh, seriously?
Really?
I had to pay $11,000, and they had to pay $11,000.
For the event, for the entire event? Oh my God.
I don't know how this loss has come or something.
Yeah,
Really?
because there were quite a lot of attendees, everybody, like a bunch of folks, like the 50, 60 people I
Somewhere
got, they were like all
some,
happy about it.
manipulation must have happened. I don't know what has
Yeah.
happened. I was not here, so I don't want to even dig into that.
Right, right.
Loss?
I lost $11,000. Forget about that. I paid while going $5,000. That is gone. On top of it, I'm paying to the Mitch guy. That is another $6,000, $11,000, and maybe some other money. Maybe I don't know.
Oh my God. Okay, let's get going, buddy.
So
That is sad.
yes, that's why I was thinking, because I was not. Otherwise, I would have met you at that time. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
11,000, a lot of money.
No, forget about that. $23,000 together.
I don't know, यहाँ पे events पे कुछ पैसे बनते हैं श्रीधर? I don't think so. You know, कुछ
It's
नहीं
more,
बनते.
it's,
Yes,
Vani, it's more of connecting.
हाँ,
It's
that's
more of
about it,
networking.
network के लिए. उसके लिए
It's
फिर
tough.
इतने
It's
पैसे
tough.
लगाने हैं.
But that's how it is. If you have to do your other work, these front-end appearances are important. You know what I mean?
Totally.
These,
In the media channel, we had to keep doing something.
yes.
So that's why we did it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sort of like a what can we do? You lost. That's all. $23,000.
Oh God. Okay. My husband is also.
And that was a
billing me.
new venue too, you
My
guys
husband
experimented.
was also
I've never seen Alora having New Year parties, do they?
No. I say first of all, we did so many shows, but nowhere we lost this big money. But it was
There
first
you
time
go.
we lost money with these people.
Oh. चलो.
Unfortunately.
You'll make it up,
Did you get the
Sridhar.
9 volts battery? That sound.
No, sir.
Yeah, it's very
We'll be
important.
going to Costco to bring some stuff, so maybe
Cool.
that time.
Just ask him to bring some 2 9 volts battery, at least one 9 volt battery.
9 volt battery.
Yeah. You have that, okay, but no, I don't.
हम शुरू करें?
हाँ, आप कर
Yeah.
लीजिए. I thought you were also
Sorry.
talking, I'm also talking.
Sorry. Sorry. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, babes. Let's get going.
Don't make me
Hey,
know.
by the way, an ode to the woman, a celebration of women, empowerment of women, and inspiration. Okay. Alrighty.
Don't make me nervous, okay, by talking all
I'll
that.
try.
Okay? Just
I'll
smile.
try. I'll try. और इसको इतना गोरी नहीं दिखाने का. सचिन,
Sachin, we'll talk
अगर
later.
ये too much गोरी लग गई ना,
We can always Photoshop or whatever you call it in the camera world, right?
there's no words, no such thing. Otherwise, I would have been looking like Snow White today. What do we do? All colors. हाँ? ये ऐसे कॉर्नर में अच्छा लग रहा है.
मेरे पास ऐसे ही था.
यूजुअली यहाँ
Why did I
लगाती हूँ,
put-
यहाँ लगाती हूँ, कभी यहाँ नहीं लगाया. और आज ही ऐसे आ गया तो मैंने कहा
It's very pretty.
too much.
I got this specially because it just stands out.
Yes,
This one, right?
yes, and
You
पता
don't
नहीं
need
कितने साल
anything
पहले
else.
खरीदा।
Oh my God, this is pretty.
है
I
ना?
have a very similar one.
And wearing it in this corner is first time. शुरू करो अंताक्षरी लेके प्रभु का नाम। मेरा कैमरा तो मुझे देख भी नहीं रहा। Hey, welcome back everybody. Yes, officially this is time for United Voice of Women, and you are with Vani from the studios of TV5 and Mana TV, New Jersey. Well, when we say United Voice of Women, it is all about an ode to the women, a celebration of women, empowerment of women, and of course, inspiration by and for women. Now, this is a platform that I'm absolutely in love with. You already know that. And I see that a lot of people out there feel the same, because this is the only one-of-a-kind platform in the entire universe, maybe, wherein we invite women from every walk of life, every culture, every country even. Now that is interesting, and the best part is every woman that comes here to share her story, talking to us about her life, it somehow connects. Okay, and when that connection happens, we are actually blessed with, you know, getting a different perspective, getting a different direction, a whole new idea sometimes. And mostly, I always say that I also think that these chats with these women also are sometimes a horrible warning. That means to say that, hey, don't you ever do that. And when that happens, I think I actually absolutely love that, because yeah, isn't that absolutely fantastic that you actually get to know that you're not supposed to do something without, you know, experimenting it for your own self. Well, I guess I don't really have to say anything anymore on this show before I start and before I introduce my beautiful guest to you, because we have all become a part of United Voice of Women. I don't know how it happened, but this beautiful relationship that has happened, beautiful friendship that is happening every single day between you and me is something that I cherish more than anything else in the world. And of course, nothing in the world now can stop me from going ahead and introducing you to my gorgeous friend today, right here with us in our studio, Ritu Anand. Ta-da!
Hello.
Hello girls, welcome to our show. I just can't tell you what an absolute pleasure it is having you on my show, because, well, I say this about every single person that comes on my show, but with you, I had this little chat up time before we came up and sat here at the table, right? It doesn't happen with most of the women, because we are here and we are in front of the cameras and we're making friends with each other on the sets right here. But with you, I had a little time and I absolutely enjoyed it so much. Like you said, maybe it would turn out to be a Comedy Central show.
You never know. It's an absolute pleasure to be here, Vani. It's a privilege, and as you've started the show with the words like empowerment, celebration, that's what I'm all about.
Wow.
Celebration of women, celebration of us, celebration of our friends.
That's amazing.
Absolutely loving here, being with you, and I'm going to have a very heart-to-heart talk with you. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Last night when I wrote to you saying that, okay, I'm back from India and we're going to be shooting, and when I said, you know, it will be 1 hour show and we'll take it from there, I'll see you tomorrow at 12, right? And the response that you gave me was, I don't know what I'm going to be talking, I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but Vani, I just want you to know that I want to be, I'm looking forward to have this heart-to-heart talk with you, all right? And that is all that I care about right now.
Of course.
And that was so wonderful, because nobody else put it that way. You know, none of my guests before they came here said that to me. the very fact that you said you watch my shows,
I do.
okay, thank you, by the way. I really appreciate that.
It's something, just to cut you here, but Vani, it's something which, you know what, I can relate to. It's something like I'm talking to my own friends, you know, with whom I have grown up with, you know, just understanding their journey. So what is actually seen is not what happens, you know.
true, so true.
You know, so that's something which I think every person can relate on your show, every woman can relate on your show.
That's awesome.
So that's what I'm in love with.
Aw, that is so sweet.
Thank you.
And you know what? Again, this show just started off with the single belief that I had that everybody around us has something special to share, okay? And that is something that we can learn from, because I keep saying in many of my shows that I don't really like watching the news or, you know, whatever is happening around the world.
Right.
I am so about just what is happening around me. You know, people around me
Yes.
is what I've learned, whatever I've learned. And I was telling you earlier before we came up to sit on the table that I always had a lot of trouble trying to learn something, right? If somebody was just telling me something, I can't learn, okay? I can just learn when it is more casual.
Yes, of
You
course,
know,
of course.
if somebody taught it to me like a lesson, or somebody told me about a report or something, then I wouldn't really be interested in it. Maybe when the human element is missing, I can't learn anything.
Right, right.
All right.
Yeah, as I understand from our talk that time, it's more about that human touch in it.
Yes.
It's more about understanding what is going on behind the minds than what it is in front of you.
Exactly.
Don't you feel that?
So true, so true. And I think that's why whatever I learned in my life was always just with people around me.
Of course.
Okay, I've not really learned anything much in schools and colleges, all right? Ko thoda mug-wug karke exams likh liye, but that's about
Of
it,
course.
okay? It was not something that I was trying to imbibe knowledge. That never happened to me from schools, okay? That never happened to me. It does for a lot of people, I
Of
know,
course,
but
yeah.
it didn't for me. For me, the only connection I have is with people around me, and I celebrate the fact that every person around me has taught me something, and I am so in awe, and I have so much respect for everybody around me. And I just thought, okay, so if I have to do a show on the TV, what else can I do than what I like best? So I started having, you know, people, you know, come down to sit here with me, and has it been the most amazing journey of my life ever?
Awesome.
You know, these beautiful lessons that you learn from another human being,
course.
and that too in the way you said, heart to heart, right? Not everybody says it, that I have been, you know, I want to be talking to you from my heart, but that's what happens when two girls sit down.
Of course, they do. So, as I got to know we're doing a show together, I was like, what do I prepare? Should I start thinking about my life? Should I start preparing myself? I should look good. I should do this. But then, you know what? I started looking at your shows. I started looking at the episodes which got aired. And I was like, Ritu, you don't have to do anything. You know, we would just talk as if like two friends are meeting. And we would just continue our conversation like that. And I know if there comes a point where I'm like, yes or no, you would guide me through the whole thing and you would take me and get out the best of me.
You know what? That's
Isn't
what
that- isn't
most
that-
of the guests
yeah.
feel.
Yep.
But what I feel is actually none of us are doing anything. We are just having such a good time.
Yes.
Just that is all that is coming through.
Yes,
you
of
know,
course, of course.
nobody is actually helping anybody, because here we are not even thinking about the camera,
Yes.
and you will not in a couple of minutes. All right. Even now, I don't think you're too aware of the camera,
No.
right? We don't even look at the camera when we're talking here, right? That's the beauty of our show,
course,
all
yeah.
right? And then when you start talking, when you start telling me about your journey, then you're going to forget about everything else. And I don't think we should wait anymore, okay? And you know that we start right from the beginning. So let's start off with where were you born?
Sure. I have been born and raised in the capital city of India, capital in the sense financial capital city
Okay.
of India, which
Okay.
is Mumbai,
Okay.
then Bombay. I'm a Mumbaiite at heart.
Ah, okay.
Completely.
All right.
It's in my heart.
That's
so I would
awesome.
speak from
You're
my
a
heart.
Bombay girl.
Of course, I am.
Awesome.
So yes, born and raised in Bombay, did my education there. Absolutely loved the city, the feel of the city, the the places. I know exactly where I have to hit Mumbai in every visit of mine. The food, the people, the energy is amazing. It's amazing.
Bombay is Bombay, right?
Yes,
Even
it is.
And you know, there is a feel in the way we say it. Now Mumbai, all right, I know it's called Mumbai now, but you know, the way we used
Bombay.
to always remember Bombay,
Bombay.
all right, Bombay is Bombay.
Yes, it is.
All right,
It
bum
is.
bum bum bum, Bombay Mary, hey,
Yo.
yeah, bum 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 bum, Bombay Mary, hey, all right. So you know what? It's always Bombay for me,
Of course,
okay?
yeah.
And that gives me that energy. When you call it Mumbai, it doesn't. All right,
The
I'm just
word
being
itself,
nice.
As I said, it is energy for me, you know,
Yes.
right from people to my family, to the trains there, to the people selling stuff on the streets.
Yes.
It's a different world.
It
It's a
is,
different world.
it is, it is. Everybody in Bombay says that, right?
Once a Mumbaiite, you're a Mumbaiite.
Totally. All right, Miss Mumbaiite. Okay, so now आप विस्तार से हमें समझाएंगी, right? Where you born exactly in Bombay, your family. Let's know all about it. What kind of a little girl were you?
Sure. So I am born in a Punjabi household in Mumbai.
Where in Mumbai?
I was born in Ghatkopar, that's on the western side. Raised in the schools there till my 7th grade, I believe, and then from the 8th grade, I actually moved to Navi Mumbai.
Okay.
So I am from a joint family. I'm extremely proud to say I'm from a joint family.
Awesome.
My father and his brother, we used to live together. I'm from a household where I saw a minimum of 15 people every day, waking up together, having food together, watching the Mahabharata and Hum Log together. So
Hum Log, yes.
it's, you remember that?
Absolutely.
It's, you know, the time. The family has to be out in the living room.
Exactly.
I have been raised in such an environment there. It was never that this is our family and this is my uncle's family or my cousins, you know. So that was never the case. So it's been always this whole big family.
Yes.
We were always 6 kids in the household and 1 brother. I shouldn't forget it. There were like 6 girls and 1 brother.
Whoa. Okay.
So, and almost of the same age. I have 2 younger sisters to me. So yes, it takes me back to my memory now.
See,
oh my God, what a
see,
time.
I know,
What a
I
time.
know. Well, I can actually go back there as well, trying to.
It is. And
yeah.
I still remember being in this joint family, raised in this joint family. We used to sit as per our age. Food used to be served accordingly. A packet of Maggi used to be divided among all of us. A packet of Cadbury's used to be dipped. So it was like
Everything is about sharing, huh?
everything is about sharing. Everything is about understanding what the other sister is thinking. What is she doing today? Like even in my academics, I would now go to my school life where, you know, we all used to be known as Son sisters. That's my maiden last name, and we all used to be known as Son sisters because all of us used to go in the same school. The teachers knew us as Son sisters. There was competition in school, or, you know, whenever the results used to come out, we didn't have to go anywhere else to compete or to understand what is education all about. It was all in the family.
Wow.
I had one elder, my cousin who was elder to me. I was second among the whole line, and I knew what is coming up next. I always knew what I'm going to get from her, or what is my other cousin going to get from me. So it was such a close-knit family, Vani.
Wow.
I miss those days.
I can imagine. Look at you. Oh, yes. You literally went back there, right now. I could feel it. Wow. Yes. See, I was always in a nuclear family. Just mommy, daddy, me and my sister. So I don't know that, but I actually appreciate that so much. Right? Because I see some other people and I feel that could be fun.
I had my grandfather and my grandparents used to live with me, my dad's mom and daddy. And you know what, despite of all these fun things and so many people, we had a schedule. We had things to do at 9 o'clock in the morning. We had the news channel to be on. There used to be people like my uncle, my dad travel abroad, but then you know what, we never felt that he's not around us for some time, or my uncle going around, you know, because we used to be all one, you know. So
Together.
my aunt was like my buddy ma, You know, my choti aunt, my younger aunt was like my choti ma. Oh my God, I love them. My elder aunt is not there, and I, you know, she's no more in this world, but I still feel, you know, for her. My younger aunt, oh my God, she's still my biggest support. All I know is anything I can just call her up.
Wow.
And then there's my mom.
Of course.
My mom, you know,
it's yes.
You know, if I say something, it's going to be less. You know, I don't want to say she is my world.
Oh,
so.
That is so sweet. You got me. Yeah. In India, I spent time with mommy and came, and yeah, it just feels so strange that how much ever you grew up, still that time with your mom is like I don't know, nothing feels better than
nothing.
You know, nothing feels better than that. And what mom does for you, I think, pata nahi why it is so different.
No,
right? I don't know why. It's the same thing. Okay, a lot of friends do that for us. A lot of people do that for us.
It is different.
It's so different. So
you can't define it, Vani. You
that's the word.
You can't talk about it because everybody has their own emotions attached with it, and this is something like the biggest thing we can talk about. If I can, or
I don't know. It's something that you just can't define.
Yes, you can't define.
That's a very nice thing you said. These are emotions, I guess, that nobody can define it, but everybody can understand it because everybody has those kind of feelings.
Everybody goes back to their time as you see your mom.
Everybody has it. Everybody has it. So that is so beautiful. But I guess, you know, growing up with so many moms would be so much more beautiful, I would say, right? Even just living with one mom is so awesome. So I can imagine if you had, you know, 4 moms, all of them treating you like their own,
of course.
You know, so it actually is wonderful. Do you ever feel that it would be so nice if we still were all about joint families and not nuclear families? Do you think that?
I would still go for it.
Really?
I would still love it. But it all depends, like, you know, before, like how it was before, Vani. The parents used to take decisions, the kids used to abide to it. And, you know, I have never seen these women of the house getting into any argument. Any argument.
Wow.
The brothers, at times they used to have those little rifts, but then at least in my family, I've never seen that happening. But today the times have changed. I think, you know, you move on. But I would personally love to have someone with me in my house, sharing the same household.
Yeah.
Absolutely, there's no doubt about it, you know. But
so when you said that things have changed, in which way do you think they have changed?
I think everybody's like, see, at that time there was divided responsibilities. You know, the women of the house knew what to do, the men of the house knew what to do. Things have evolved, things have changed. Everybody has now a very strong mind of their own.
Yeah.
You know, they have their own concepts, they have their own way. They're actually grown up thinking that this is the way we want to lead our lives. You know, and that's nothing is wrong in it. Nothing is wrong in it. It's just that we have evolved, you know.
Yeah, we have.
So for me, at this point, even if I have like my cousins or my friends around me and I meet them once a while, but happily, with the same joy.
Correct.
You know, it would take me back to my days.
Correct.
You know, I truly believe that. Instead of being in the same household and, you know, going your own separate ways, having your own separate views, you meet once a while, meet with the same kind of emotions.
Yeah, that's more important,
you know,
than staying together and not really enjoying it. Yeah.
You know, instead of
that's definitely that's a very important point.
Yeah.
But you know what, Ritu, just while you were speaking, this thing just hit me that maybe. You know, when you say evolving, see, the very fact that we were all joint families to begin with. Everybody's family, I guess, started off like that, and then slowly everybody, you know, started wanting to disintegrate from that huge organization as such, all right, and start becoming more nuclear families would be easier and stuff, all right. All this happened because maybe this was getting too much, because nobody was given individually, nobody was given individual, nobody's individuality was recognized, let's put it that way, possibly, so that would be the main reason why,
everybody adjusted, you know, like
there
was adjustments,
so it was always something together, that means you actually are leaving yourself
Yes.
out. All right. So everybody involved in it was losing their self. It's
Yes.
not as if just one person
course.
was.
Yes.
Right? Everybody was. So maybe that's why this effort, okay, of evolvement started to find themselves,
Of
and we
course.
have come to a place right now where nothing is more important to us than our individuality. But I would say still people from our country that we hail from, let's say India, all right, it can be any state,
Yes.
all right, north, south, east, west, you know, whichever part of India we're talking about. I think we women still are not able to completely give up on wanting to recognize the self and still trying to be, what shall we say, us.
Yes.
All right, with our nuclear families. Now we don't have joint,
Yes.
so I think we're still doing it with the you know, nuclear families that we have, and possibly that's why, you know, only most of us Indian women are still trying to find ourselves, or still trying to give up on a lot of things, because
Yes.
we feel it is very wrong to think about ourselves.
I agree completely. Every
Right?
word of
Whatever
it.
you
Yes.
said just now just brought me to a, you know, nice putting things together kind. You know, this is what happens.
Yes.
You know, when we talk, this is what happens. There are some things that come, they give a perspective. Not that we don't know all this. You know, sometimes somebody says something, and through that something just sits in a place that looks so
Right.
perfect that, oh, okay, so maybe this is how it happened. But tell me something. Now, talking about this, are you feeling good about, see, because right now you were in that nostalgic mode where you were thinking about how very beautiful that feeling was, right, to be together. That means at that time nobody had any individuality, no concept of self, no concept whatsoever, all right? And in today's world, by now, you must have developed you know, some degree of self anyway, because as you said, it was all evolving, and when
Right.
you come to a different world, different people, different lifestyle, and all that will naturally imbibe those things into you, right?
Right.
You just get into it. So now you're a woman that has actually, you know, found some self, I'm sure. Of
course.
All right, you do a lot of things, all right, and there is a lot of self in you. So if you wanted to think for a second about, will this person who's got so much of self already within her, would it be possible to think about, you know, having more people? Like you said, it would be nice.
It would be nice.
Yeah, but would you think it would have a lot of adjustment problems now? If you were even sent back right now, the way you are, back to that house.
You know what? On this, I would say, me as a person.
Just a thought,
yeah, I'm not talking about everybody
No,
else.
just you and me.
I would actually make adjustment with my own self.
Yeah, because that's how much you love that part of it.
Yes.
Wow.
You know, I would not expect the other person to change.
Because we can't
That's
make
not
anybody
me.
change.
Yeah, that's not me.
Let me tell you one more thing. A lot of us, why I'm saying this is, somehow we feel that we are capable of changing other people.
No.
We're not.
No.
Okay? So I
A
won't.
very basic thing on this, Vani, is if you change the other person, you're not talking to that person.
how can
So
you
change.
change is
You
what
can't.
I'm
I mean, if you try, you know
Yeah,
how the.
it's just not possible.
It's not possible. That's the individuality that person has.
Yes.
That's what makes up that
None
person.
of us can change
We
anybody,
cannot. No,
right?
no.
I think this is so important to know for each one of us, all right? If we accept that fact that we are not capable
Yes,
of changing
of course.
another person, number one. Number two, I don't even think anybody has a right to do that, because
course.
why should somebody change? Because everybody is special just the way they are.
They are, yes. That's
Isn't
what I
it?
said. Individuality. That's what makes you up. You know, you
Yeah,
don't.
You are you because of all the things that you are.
And if you have to change, that change should come from you
Because
to
you wanted to do something.
To you.
Yeah, because you want to do
Not
something
because
different.
somebody else has told you about it, or
it is
you
not
know,
gelling with somebody
like,
else. or it's
Yeah,
not
it should be like
blending.
you
That's
should
not why.
you should change for your own better,
Correct.
right?
Correct. Absolutely. I mean, if you want to.
Yes, if you want to.
Yeah, if you
it is
feel like
something.
it.
Yeah, if you feel that
like
this
it.
is what it is.
Yeah.
This is what probably should have been.
correct.
Why not? You
Absolutely.
work on your own self.
Absolutely,
right?
because I am a person that was never ambitious. I've told it in many of my shows. It's never ambitious. I'm just like very happy to be a housewife and you know, nothing more. But, you know, that's not how things happened. Okay, I was doing something or the other, but I was never ambitious. I was always a working woman. But I never ever thought I'm going to be ambitious, right? At this age now, I'm all ambitious, okay? I have dreams. I want to do so many things, all right? I'm driving people nuts around me because they feel, what the hell, you know, this is all something you must have done long time ago. I don't care, okay? I don't think that it's got anything to do with time. Now I'm ready. I want to do something.
That's the change in you,
so,
Vani.
hey, I want to do it. So, see, so that is okay.
Yeah, that is okay. Absolutely
Right?
okay.
Because
you work on your own self. You
Yeah.
adapt things.
Yes.
That's absolutely
because
okay.
I want to do it. But you know, I was just thinking while we were talking, another thing was going on in my mind, that we were talking about how beautiful it is to be selfless and be able to be more inclusive, all right? To be four different women treating one child as their own. All right? Only one of them gave birth, all right? But all the four
yes.
are treating you as
Of
same.
course.
That takes so much. Can you imagine? That is such a beautiful quality to have.
My mom still tells me, Ritu, she doesn't know that how did actually I grow up, like from that little girl to an adult. Because she had, okay, in a way she tells me this because she says that at times she didn't have time to think about it.
Because
She had
everybody,
yes.
the whole family, right?
So there used to be like, she still tells me there used to be like 100 chapati every day.
Made in the house.
Yes.
Oh my God, like a restaurant.
Yes.
Small scale.
15 people I'm talking about. So
yes.
So
yes.
they had their own, see, they did well because they had their own priorities. They excelled in that. That is what probably they wanted to do at that time. They were not ambitious.
Yeah.
Like my youngest aunt, she was a teacher then. So she knew what she had to do. She had to go out of the house at this time, come back at this time, and this is what she does. So she had her own schedule.
I'm sure.
My elder aunt had a schedule. My mom had something. So I think it was all so well defined and they worked in harmony.
I know, but how difficult it would have been.
I know.
All right, and what kind of personalities? I never really thought about it before, you know. I'm just thinking while I speak that what kind of personalities they must each have to be able to treat everybody else as their own. Because I see all around me, you know, people that have more than one child are struggling keeping up with, you know, their activities, their personalities, their everything. Right? Everything has become so difficult. Just your own 2 kids.
Of course, yes.
You know, today every woman is like, right? Because it's like, oh my God.
I know, yes. And
Okay.
And as I said, like we were like 6 sisters, 1 brother growing up in one household, and we all lived well. I don't remember, you know.
And everybody grew up so well. See, look
Yes.
at yourself. You're a part of a family that was like a joint family and all, and you are a woman with such confidence, and you know, you're full of life. And so what did you miss? You didn't miss out on anything, right? I come from a nuclear family, all right? Totally, all the attention was only on me. Right? I mean, I'm saying difference, right? I come from nuclear family, you come from such a joint family, and what is the difference? Both of us are like looking like similar personalities here right now. So that was the beauty of that system of joint family when it really existed and it did well. Okay?
Like you are together, but you still have your little individuality in you.
Yeah.
Right? This is what some things which make you up, if I start talking about my school life now, so every time our report cards used to come home, they used to be like this. My elder uncle, he used to like keep all the report cards together, and he used to talk about it. Okay, so Ritu, in maths you lost 2 marks, and your elder sister has these 2 marks more. Just that, nothing more. No advice, no nothing.
Wow.
It used to just come in me.
Oh my
or
God,
I'm sure with the other sisters also.
Yeah,
that
I got 2 marks less.
I got 2 marks less.
I should make up for it.
She's in a different grade, different. So again, we never took it as a competition.
But just a feeling that, okay, let me also do good.
Let me do good, yes.
Wow.
The good part. So, like in school, so till 7th grade, we were all together, okay? And we already had a base strong, me, my 2 sisters. And in the 8th grade is when the brothers started, because they felt that the kids are growing up, we need more space. They decided to go their way, and they wanted to have their own separate house. So I have done the other side also, the nuclear family part.
Correct. Ah, okay, okay.
So there's a lot more to this. So, so when you said that, so when we actually moved, you know, from a joint family to a nuclear family, I still remember those days, Vani, when me and my mom, we got enrolled in schools. We were all doing well.
How old were you?
I think I was 13, I believe. 13, yes. I was in my 8th grade. Me and my mom used to sit at the window pail, and both of us used to talk, because I think my younger sisters were still young, and we used to talk. We said, okay, homework is done, house is clean, everything is all set.
Now
what do we do?
That is used to so many people around.
That is when probably she, as a person, started understanding her own self, and that is when the individuality started
developing.
Yes.
Wow, very interesting.
So, still looking at me, it's okay. So, oh my God, there are so many trucks on the road. There are so, you know, those little things of looking outside the window and admiring everything.
They never
around.
had time for it.
We didn't have time. She didn't have time for it. I was still young.
And you were busy with all your cousins, maybe. Yeah. No, this is somehow, you know, got me very, very interested in wanting to understand the difference, and you know, how it actually makes any difference in a personality, etc., etc. What is the self that we are looking for? Sometimes, you know, everything is a huge question mark, isn't it?
Yes.
What is the self that we are looking for? What else do you want? Yeah, I understand. You know, very recently I started understanding self, and I've been, you know, propagating it big time, that it's very important that you know who you are, what you want to do, how you can do it, etc., etc., etc. And suddenly talking about this today, it's not the first time. I think a lot of people that were here with me on the show came from joint families. You're not the first one.
Okay.
But still, somehow, you know, it just connected in a very different way. It touched some chord inside me, which has got me all confused about, you know, what is really the self that we are searching for?
Right.
Is it so important? Is it nice to just go along with some kind of a norm, so that you don't really have to think and just automatically get into the business of living? Maybe that's what it was in terms of joint family. And the only way they could have peace could prevail, was by having some duties, you know, delegated to each, and that is all you need to do. But nowadays, with so much of discipline, so much of everything that we got, we are all, I mean, I would say most of the homes are in a havoc. Whether we say yes or no. I mean, each one of us know that, you know, we are not at peace. If we are all at peace, I think we would all be very different.
Yes. That word peace, that got my attention, yes.
Right? There is no peace. There's some tension at every given point of time. Simply starting from whether you're going to reach on time to work.
Yes. That morning hour rush.
Right?
Yes,
you know, like we people are talking about, I'm just saying whatever is coming to my mind, okay? I'm trying to, I went off to your Mumbai house, you know, somehow, whatever, you know, image that I conjured up in my mind, and I'm trying to compare and see that, okay, so many people together, we're trying to put so many people to work, to school, etc. That's more difficult. By doing it alone is so much more easier, because we don't have 4 people to talk to it about. Right? To keep everything in synchronized, it's so much more difficult when there is a team at work. Why is it so difficult? Because we have teams to manage. We have a lot of people to coordinate it with.
Of course.
When you do it alone, it's so much more easier and simpler. Okay? So why are we more complicated now?
Evolvement.
Yeah, and involvement in what? Basically, I want to understand.
You end up in the same.
I'm strangely, you've got this big, huge question mark in my mind that okay, we evolved, okay, we are all independent, we all do everything on our own. Then why are we having so much of tension? Okay, and if we have evolved, how come today we are more worried about our kids' education than our parents, who were not even as educated as us were?
Oh, yes.
Why did they show faith and confidence? That is all they showed.
Yes.
Right? Yes. All they showed was you can do it.
Yeah, I mean, I
and
can
they
say
believed
from
it.
My experience, because none of my elders, like I spoke about my aunts and uncles, they were like not very highly qualified, or
No, our parents were not. At that time, they were not.
all my mom, you know, I still have those words of my mom in my ears saying that, Ritu, do well, go to college. She didn't know about what after
Anything.
college.
Yeah, I know.
She used to tell me, you need to have a 9-to-5 job.
Wow.
You need to have, she knew about government jobs. She was like, have a 9-to-5 job, have a government job. That
It's
is what I
safe,
want from
secure.
you. That's what I want from you.
Security. See, she's thinking security, right?
That's what it is. Like, so, as I said, you know, even so, I had my good part of the joint family, and then I went to an individual
Yeah, nuclear family.
nuclear family. And so how things changed there was like, because I was of that age where I had my 10th grade coming up. In Bombay, 10th is the board.
Of course, everywhere.
Yeah, so I started getting busy. I started getting more involved in the school activities. I used to do very well in school, so that was again something which my parents were never worried for me, you know, in terms of education or in terms of extracurricular activities.
Nothing.
I had my share of being the best all-rounder, the best athlete, everything. So that part was all covered. But every time I used to come back to my mom, she used to tell me the same thing: have a 9-to-5 job, Ritu. I don't want you, because I think she had seen her part of the business world, you know.
Correct. So she thought their job is so much more secure,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
because businesses go up and down,
Yes.
etc. But you know what, Ritu, just now from whatever you said, look, nobody was telling us anything, all right, but we all did well in school. We did our extracurricular
Yes,
activities.
yes.
So how is it different from today's life that we think that our kids, we are taking care of them so much better than, you know, so much more we are having to work hard on them to take them to dance schools and for these schools and that schools.
I never went to any of these classes.
I did to a
Yeah,
few, and
yeah.
then like I told you about my dad. You know, he said, okay, if you don't want to go, if you don't want to practice or learn
Yes.
anything, it's okay, leave it all, okay. But they did take me to dance schools and all that. But no, the point that I'm coming to right now, I'm always trying to compare with today.
Yes.
You know, whatever.
Is it the competition?
What is the competition? Didn't you
don't
turn out to be
know.
great?
It's all,
you have
it's
a
all
great job.
man-made.
You have a great job.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I told you, I was into one with my own cousins.
Yes.
In a way, but it was never imposed on me. It was never told to me that, Ritu, you have to do better. You know,
Than
these words
everybody else in the world.
No, it was never told to me.
Why is it so important today then, Ritu? Tell me, what do you think about it? Because right now when you're telling me all this, I'm thinking, we are all, our generation, let's say.
competing against each other.
Aren't we all doing very well? We are
Yes, we
here.
are, by God's grace,
we are
yes.
here outside
Yes,
the country.
yes.
That takes a lot of effort and a lot of education.
of
Okay,
course.
it all is important, right? So we have it all. All right, America is not somebody who looks at your degree.
Yes.
Right? It doesn't even bother to look at your
Yes,
degree, unlike
yes.
in India. For every job, you've got to show your certificates. Here, nobody sees it. Why? Because your personality is more important.
Yes,
Right?
of course.
So we people have fantastic personalities.
Agree,
Right?
agree.
Because we are not showing our
Degrees
what do you call it,
anywhere.
degrees
Yes.
anywhere anyway. So when we are getting a particular job, it's because we have a great personality.
Yes.
All right? We are all-rounders. We're participating in everything. In
Yes.
the society. Okay, so we are doing everything that we want our children to do tomorrow. Why are we struggling so much today on them and pressurizing them and ourselves and losing our sleep and our peace and our everything in trying to make them something? What else can they become? Doctors, engineers, scientists, that's what we all have turned out to be too.
Agree.
Do you?
Agree.
Does it bother you? It's actually bothering me a lot. I want to get to that answer, that why is so much stress involved today in our child's personality growth or educational growth? What is it?
It is. I would just term it as comparing yourself with others, comparing, getting into that competition mode.
Okay.
And as you said, this is not going to matter. I think it's just to fulfill your own, they say in aham, in Hindi
Aham.
it's called aham, you know,
Ego?
your own ego.
Uh-huh.
That, and again, you're not going to take these certificates and show it to your friends that my son did this or my daughter did this. No.
No.
It's for your own self, or maybe something which they wanted to do. As parents, we wanted to do. We want our kids to do.
Like what?
Do you think?
Like what? I'm
But
just
this is
asking
what
you
it
again.
is. This
But
is
what
what-
can it be? What is it? Because we are already, most of us are all working women,
Yeah.
doing well
Yeah.
for ourselves.
But not okay. Okay, I agree. Working women doing their job, but do you think everybody thinks the same way?
I don't know, because you know,
No.
how many people can
No.
afford to sit here at home? I don't think there are too many women who are sitting at home not doing a job. Right?
Yes.
All our friends are working.
Mhm.
Right? That's what I'm
Yes,
just thinking, you
yes.
know. This is serious, because I see there is so much stress involved in just
It
those
is.
classes.
It is.
They have to be at the soccer, they have to be at
It
this.
is.
We were also doing it. Okay, music class, dance class, sports. Some people played cricket, some people played hockey. It was all still
Yes.
there. Whoever wanted to do it, did it, took
Did
that
it.
time to do it, and they still did well.
Yes.
Okay. You know, Kapil Dev and you know, Sachin and all of them. All right. They also come from a different
Yes,
era,
yes.
right? So those guys also, Ravi Shastri, all of them, they studied well.
Yes.
Okay. They were in those sports.
Of
They
course,
are in that
of course.
league. All right. So I'm just trying to think aloud. You know, how different and what are these new kids going to become? Gods?
Wait
You
and
can't,
watch.
because there's no position like that.
Wait
Right?
and
So they
watch.
will also just try to, they will become another surgeon, or
Yes.
doctor,
Yes.
all right, or an engineer, all right, a scientist, a pilot, the same things that our generation brought out.
You know what?
And
again,
not just ours.
again on this,
Uh-huh.
there won't be just these things.
What do you think will be there? Let's talk about it.
World is evolving too, don't you think?
Correct,
so?
correct. So our kids, let's say,
Okay.
what else can they do besides this?
Why not? Okay, so something, the doctor degree is defined.
Huh?
Being a pilot is defined.
Huh?
Are we, again, I'm not sure. My daughter is just 6.
I know.
I'm still getting there, but
Yeah.
are today's parents thinking about what next and preparing the kids for what next?
Do they know what is next?
Prob-
Do we know? Do we know what is next? Because just like our
Yeah.
mothers,
I mean, again, this is very hypothetical.
me too.
You
Me
know,
too.
it's
I'm
like-
just simply talking.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know why?
It's-
Because
is it like? I don't know if Kiara comes to me, my daughter, if she comes to me and says, "I just want to become an artist."
yeah, a lot of
Right?
kids are doing that now.
Yes.
Okay,
I
they are
mean,
coming to very
yeah.
basics. Okay, I'm just thinking, because for our parents, the generation that they belong to and what we belong to, there's a huge difference.
Yes.
Okay, definitely. And from ours to the next, double, triple.
Yes.
Okay, the difference,
Yes.
because our kids have the world at their fingertips, because they're
Yes.
growing up with all the knowledge,
Gadgets,
okay? So they
everything.
already know so much more than you and I know. You would agree with
Of
that,
course,
right?
of course.
We know so little compared to what they know, basically. So why is this struggle, all right, so huge in every single person's life? You know, every household, nobody talks about it. In
Yes.
parties, we are all having a lot of fun, but each one of us know that the
When you go
struggles are
back
the
home,
same.
oh yes, oh
All
yes.
of us, almost the same. Okay, oh my God, this kid has got to do this paper, that exam. Okay, project works. Okay, little kids, they've got some projects in school. Mummy, daddy, all are working on it. Why is that so? Why is the kid
But
not allowed
yes,
to do it all by
yes.
themselves? Why can't that be good enough? Every parent is doing every project for their kid. You know, these questions, we
yes,
are
it
not
is- is
really
it-
talking
is it?
about reality.
Yeah, I
Where
mean, I'm
are
just trying to
we?
find the answers to the questions you're putting, Ani.
But I'm just coming out
Yes,
random.
is
It's
it-
not
is
as if I'm putting it
is
to you. I'm putting
no,
it to
no,
my
of
own
course,
self.
we're talking and
Yeah.
the
because
lead, the
What is
race to be the
need?
best, the race.
Yeah, what is this
The
race for?
race.
What is the race for? Where is it starting? Where
I
is
hope
it
we can get some
ending?
real struggling people to talk to about this, you know. This is a very interesting topic. Vani.
Right, I mean, these thoughts have been there in my
Of course,
mind, Ritu,
yeah.
and there are a lot of things
it
that
is
I
a
come
cat
out-
race. It is a rat race. It
Even
is.
that, again, we are saying it. So
The-
when
the
we say race,
competition.
it should have a starting point and ending point.
No,
Now, without it, the race mein hota hi hai na.
nahi.
So then, how can we even
Who
call?
would define that?
How can we actually define what we are going through as
Who
a
would
race?
define that? No,
because
the
we don't have a
parents
starting
or, you know, the
point.
ones who are doing it are defining it, and they don't have an end point.
Yeah, there's no end point.
There's no end
so,
point.
So you know, these are some questions that we all need to
Yes.
possibly
Yes,
think
of
about.
course, of
Nahi?
course.
Why are we doing things blindly? Okay, right from when the kids a baby, it is so important for us to make sure that we do the project for them. I mean,
Why?
how is it making any sense? Number one, how? You think your child is not good enough? That's why you think that you have to do it?
Or maybe, no, maybe a child is not good enough than the other child. who's
How
going
do
to
they
present
know?
your
Because
project.
everybody's parents are doing it.
Yeah.
Basically, everybody's parents are doing it.
That's why, you know, because they know that the second parent is doing it. Why not I help my? This is what is it. This is what it is. It's not the best.
Whoever started it, but it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make
at
sense.
all.
I agree with you.
Right?
Ani.
It doesn't
agree
make
absolutely.
Any sense at all. And when we are talking to each other as people among us and around us, I think it is so important that we at least try and get that question, in your head, that you give it a thought for
Give
a
it a thought,
second.
yes.
Because we can enjoy life so much more than what our parents did, for the simple reason that we are more evolved in terms of
Yes.
maturity.
Yes.
Okay, compared to our parents, where maybe we have more maturity for sure. We are more independent. We are more capable. We are more educated. We have more money. We have everything
Yes.
more. Okay, and then I feel, are not doing the best parenting. It's been my topic in
Yes.
lot of shows because it comes out.
Yes.
Okay, for
what-
various
yeah.
reasons,
Yes.
and maybe this is a good platform for me, wherein I'm actually able
Trying
to,
to, yes.
when I talk about it, there are so many more people that can actually
Yes.
hear to it. Otherwise, with my friends, I have done it all my life. Okay, because I always have this
course, this is
question.
like getting-
Why are
trying
we
to-
doing this? Why
Probably
can't
trying
we
to
be
get the
better?
answers out.
Yeah, and
Maybe
I'm not
there
really-
is a perfect answer. We are all looking for it.
Yeah, and maybe
Right.
there is really no answer in terms of our madness.
Yeah.
Our madness for
yes.
unknown, for the unknown.
For the unknown.
Fear of unknown, wanting the unknown, like
Madness
you said,
for the unknown.
like you said that maybe, because the world is evolving and some other jobs will come up. Excuse me? I mean, how would
Will
we
we be
don't
there
even
to
know?
even
Yeah,
look
we
at
don't
it?
even know, so why do we bother, right? Our kids know so much more. Our kids
But no,
know
because
so
he's
much
my offspring or she's my
more.
offspring.
Why
Let
are-
me prepare them.
See,
But
more
it's again,
educated.
but it's again, do you know if you're preparing it the right way? Do you know if you're preparing for the unknown? Or
No, but I'm asking
is
the
it
basic
ever
question.
going to happen?
I'm asking the basic question. Okay, it is we here, our parents that were not maybe as educated as us. At least 80% were not, I would say. Maybe 20% were
They
more
were.
educated. Mummies were working and all.
Yes.
My time, I don't think I had only one friend whose mummy was working.
Yeah.
So I
Yes.
think at that time they were
Yes.
not really, all right? So less educated than us. Okay, they're definitely not independent, all right? But they showed more faith, more courage. Okay, and they brought us up so well that we are actually one of the best in the world,
Yes.
coming from India.
Of course.
Any
Agree.
part of the globe that we touch, we are really rocking it,
Agree.
isn't it?
Totally.
Okay, and
the
we are all rounders.
The CEOs,
The top
all
people, all
they're
right, the
yes,
cream
course,
of
so
the crowd are all
so
us.
proud to say
so
that.
proud to say
So
that.
proud to say that.
Absolutely. And each one of us are so well involved in the society. We are at this age still dancing, singing, playing games, doing so many things. That means we are all rounders as personalities, all right? We're doing very well
Yes.
in everything, all right?
Yes.
And this was the way we were brought up. All they showed us was support,
Yes.
faith,
Yes.
and gave us strength to be ourselves, okay, and come to us, all right? Our kids actually have the world at their fingertips. They know everything more than us.
Yes.
We have to accept it. Whether
Yes,
we
of
accept it or
course.
not, the truth is that we don't know half the things that the kids of today know, all right? But yet, we people being educated, we people being so well placed, we people being confident, independent, and everything cannot show an iota of faith. Okay, where is the support? Support is not by 24 hours telling them, oh my God, you have to do this. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, you didn't finish this. Oh my God, you didn't finish that. Oh my God, you need to do that too. You have to do this too. You
Yes.
have to do this too. We are putting so much of pressure.
Pressure. Yes.
Don't you think? Dance and this and that and
Excel in everything.
excel at everything, sure. But we are stressing.
We are stressing
we are
about-
stressing
about the
they-
things
they would like
they
to
would
do.
like to-
They would
yes.
like to do, or they might not want to do.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Yes.
might not want to do, and we are stressing about it. And I also did a show with kids. I don't know if you saw
Yes,
that.
I saw that. I saw that.
Did you hear to the way these kids spoke?
I
You
did.
seriously think-
Beautiful.
do you know how much they know? Right, Ritu? I mean,
One of
they
the
are-
best episodes.
I
Rani.
love it,
Right?
actually. I
Right?
love that episode.
They are themselves.
They are
That's-
real human beings.
Yeah.
All right. They have
Yeah.
such good idea
Yes.
of every single
Yes.
thing about life. All right. So what are we stressing about? I think it's a good question to ask each one of us. All right.
Of course.
Stop
I'll take
blaming.
that. I'm going to definitely take this up in my next meetup with the girls.
Sure,
With the Morris, yes.
sure. I mean, I'm just saying, why not, right, Ritu?
Yes, of
See,
course.
our whole experiences of when we are talking to each other is that we're not really paying attention to what we are saying to each other, maybe, or we are, but we just skip it and talk about something frivolous. Okay, I can be frivolous. I am a social butterfly. I love partying. I love to have fun and talk nonsense and have no meaning to it. I love doing that, but I also always have been, surprised by the kind of behavioral,
Yes.
experiences that I'm experiencing and watching too.
Right. I would add to this is the awareness. Like you and me are talking, we arrived at this point that this is the problem.
Yes.
It is going to be a problem.
Yeah, I don't even know what's the problem.
You know what? In a little way, can we start doing this? Can we start talking about this?
I know. I
Can
don't
we
know.
be aware of it?
Yeah,
you know, we
just
go
trying to
out,
bring
hang
it-
out with like 10 different friends.
Yeah, I do it
you
all
know?
the time, by the way. All my friends
I'm
out
gonna
there,
take
whoever
this.
is
I'm gonna
listening.
take this from you.
Yeah, they would know.
Can, like, instead of those 10 friends, can I just talk to 2 of them and ask them the same question? Maybe I'll get some answer.
Yeah, I
Make
mean,
it
we need to,
aware.
or just ask ourselves first. I
Yeah,
would think.
yeah.
You know, even
Yep.
before we go to somebody else. You know, because
Yes.
each one of us is going through
Yes.
the same thing.
As I said, I'm taking this away from you, Rani.
You know, every
Yes.
single day I take away so much from each and everybody. And today, you see, the way somehow you put it about a joint family, it's not as if the first time I'm hearing about
Yes.
it, right? But you don't know when, how, what clicks in your head. And somehow I started feeling all those things, that what is really so different about what we are today compared to
Right.
that. And then again, it came back to my basic question in life, like always I've been asking this, that why are we taking so much of stress? Okay, everything is at fingertips for our children. We're providing them so beautifully. All right, if we stayed less tensed up, less pressured, all right, house will be so much more happier. And those happy feelings are not around,
Yes.
because we're always thinking about the next
Peace of
minute.
mind, the
next
happiness,
next minute,
the-
just sitting down with your kids.
It is
and
7:35. The bus is going to be there.
You know, it's not even 7:35. It starts off at 5 a.m. when you
course.
wake up in your head. Oh my God, it's 7:30.
No, that time, that 7:35
Yes.
is there on your mind.
All along.
When, even if it's like 5 a.m.
Yes, exactly.
I have to meet this target.
Yes, exactly.
You know what, at times what I do, this is a very small example, I'm like, let the bus go.
I can drop her.
We'll go to Dunkin', you have a muffin, I'll have my coffee.
I like that.
We'll go, I'll leave you to school today.
That is
I'm saying-
awesome.
I'm not saying I do everything.
No, but sometimes
I'm
you do
saying
that.
this
See,
thing,
see, so
but
beautiful.
at times I'm still that mommy who does like, oh, we have to meet this,
Yes,
you know.
yes,
But then
yes.
at times I'm like, you know what?
I know.
Let us sleep for half an hour
I
more.
know.
Let's.
You know, just now when you said this, I get a feeling that possibly this is the reason we are trying to, how shall I say, we are connecting our success to all these little trivial things. Okay, and we are thinking if we didn't meet that particular time frame, or you know, these
We would
lit-
miss.
yeah, as if, you know, then you were not a perfect mom, or you were not a perfect woman.
Absolutely. I think-
right?
I think you're nailing it.
Yeah, I think maybe we
That
just brought it onto ourselves.
definition of being perfect in every way.
And there's nothing called perfect, number
There's
one,
nothing.
in
There's
this
nothing.
world.
Yeah, there's
okay?
nothing.
Nothing actually.
There's nothing. It's
but-
all hypothetical.
But maybe that is what it is,
Yes.
right? We are trying to, yeah, we want to become perfect in I don't know what, and what would it give us? Nothing. Basically,
Yeah.
whether you do this way or that way, you know, whether you drop her in the car later on with a muffin, or just get all stressed and push her inside the bus. Okay, the only difference is here you had some fun at least, and
Yes.
there all you had was stress, and all you did was give stress
Yes.
to the child as well.
Yes.
Morning. How
Thank
many
you,
people? How many people are going to their children like mom? My mommy did every single day these last 2 months when I was in India. Every single day that I was with her, she came to wake me up with a kiss on my forehead and said good morning to me. Every single day, just the way she did it when I was a kid. And I'm suddenly thinking, yeah, and I'm suddenly thinking, when was the last time we did it to our kids? Alarm is going off. Did you listen to it? Oh my God, it is time. Will you wake up, please? How many times I've come to wake you up? Isn't it, Ritu?
It's the story of every household.
Every household,
every
Ritu.
household.
Whether you have one kid or two kids, or if it's just a husband and a wife.
Same story.
Everywhere. You didn't wake up, I didn't wake up, I didn't wake up, you didn't wake up. I don't know. That's the way to wake up. But yeah, this is the truth. This is what Mummy did for me every single day, you know that?
Going back to that, I remember this little thing. Okay, there are memories which stay with you, right? So there was this thing where my mom used to say bye to me from the balcony.
Yes, yes.
And when I used to be back, she used to be at the bus stop waiting for me.
Right there waiting for me, yes.
So,
very happily.
You know, I used to work in New York City just before Kiara started her kindergarten.
Okay.
And you know what? Nothing. Everything was good. Earning a good, 6-figure salary, everything is great. But then I was like, you know what, I did everything what I could as a mother till this thought, was always the back of my mind that the day Kiara starts her kindergarten, I have to be doing this.
I have to say that.
Yeah.
And I have to be there waiting for her.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
This happens, you know what, no matter where I am, my whole day, working in front of my computer or traveling or, doing events or whatever, I make a point that I say bye to her in the morning, and when she comes back, I give her a hug.
That's nice.
I say, why can't, this is one little thing. I'm sure there are many other protocols moms are following.
Yes.
Can we learn a thing or two from each other?
No, we don't even have to learn if we just give ourselves that little time and stop stressing over it. Because as a mom, as a human being, we are all very loving people. Right? But I don't see
I changed my job. I moved from New York City. She was to start her school in August. But you know what? Again, it's not a very big thing to do. But then...
But you did it because you thought it was important.
It is important.
And I think it makes sense, yes.
I switched my job. I took a pay cut. I looked out for a job in New Jersey. All just for that little thing of saying bye to her.
Yes.
I'm sure all my friends are great moms.
So
I'm sure.
Of course,
I'm sure all of them have these little things to share.
Yes.
Why don't we talk about it?
There's no doubt about it. But what I'm saying is, somehow we're getting so busy.
Losing that.
We are losing our own self.
We're losing our own peace of mind. We're losing.
When we don't have our peace of mind, how will we have? It's all about the vibes. It's not just about being temperamental and being, polite at that minute is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about real peace.
Yes.
Real peace, real being in the moment will actually help a child flourish like nothing else. And we people did possibly only because of that. Because that's what I believe.
Of course.
So strongly.
Agree.
So strongly.
Agree.
That all we needed was faith and that peace in the house and those good vibes that everything is okay.
Everything
Isn't it?
Okay.
Everything is okay in the house. It always felt like everything is okay. That's why you love home, isn't it? Because that's one place that feels everything is okay.
Of course.
But nowadays I feel we are creating our homes into war zones. With discipline and everything, to the T has to match, the project has to be so right, everything in place, and yet these idiots are not doing it right.
Agree.
Right? Wow, Ritu. Today, talking to you, wow, it was so awesome. It was so awesome. What triggers what we never know?
Yes.
Isn't it? Something from a joint family to a nuclear family somehow brings out all these
I told
thoughts.
you we're going to do a heart-to-heart talk.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is, right? When you're
is.
speaking with your heart and just, there are no secrets that, you give away. I don't know why people feel that speaking with heart is so not in vogue anymore for the simple reason that I don't know what we fear. you know, just to be yourself and say a few things, right? You did so wonderfully for yourself, all right? I didn't even understand your journey. I didn't even go through your journey. You know, I don't know how much more time we have. Maybe we have, you know, we are actually, you know, I think we're all up for time basically, but if we take quick 5 minutes,
Sure.
all right? Just give me a little of, you know, how you got into what you did and anything most important in your life that you want to share about. You anyway shared the most important part of your life, your motherhood.
Yes.
Right?
Of course.
I
did.
think that
Of
is
course I did.
definitely the
I
most
think that
beautiful
sums
part.
up. That sums up what
You
my
are as
daughter
a-
is to me.
Yes, yes, yes.
I definitely want to mention my husband here.
Yes, why not? Please, please. Yes.
You know what? Every time I talk about him, I say he's my friend, philosopher, and guide.
Wow.
And after that, I don't want to say anything because
Yes.
I feel that these 3 words sum him up.
Totally.
There was a
And-
phase in my life where, you know what, my dad's business was not doing well. I somehow, okay, my mom was something like this. She said that you have to do a 9 to 5 job. She didn't know after 12th what it is. She just told me this thing, Ritu, wherever you take me to fill up the forms, I'll be standing with you. I got, and by the grace of God, I was equally good in all my 4 subjects, PCMB. So I filled up my medical forms, I filled up my, you know, whatever knowledge
Yes,
you have
yes,
at that
yes,
point.
yes.
I used to take my mom wherever around, but by God's grace again, I went into my engineering. I did my computer engineering, and that was a phase where there was a lot happened with my dad's business. Nothing went well. So there was a time where it was, Ritu, you know what? This is not going to work for you. You're doing engineering, but who's going to pay for it? How is it going to happen? In my own little way, I started giving tuitions to people, to my younger kids around. Only one guy, I met him like quite long ago. I met him, my husband, when we were still I was in my 2nd year of engineering. First year of engineering, rather.
Wow.
We were friends then, and you know what? He was the only one I used to talk about because I could feel that connection.
Correct.
And this guy was the only one who said, it would happen. Don't give up here.
Wow.
You know, we were both young. We were not
Yes,
even
very
20.
young. Yes,
you know?
yes, yes.
And this guy used to be like just standing beside me and saying, Ritu, I know these thoughts are coming to your mind of giving up.
But don't.
And you know, just doing something, whatever it takes to, you know, get
Make
up
it happen.
everything rolling and
Yes.
help your dad, help your mom, you know, do something. I've been the eldest one in the family,
Correct,
eldest child in the
correct,
family, in the
correct,
nuclear family. This guy is the one who held me there,
Wow.
got me up till here. And you know what, even today, you might not see most of the time him with me, but he is there behind me. He's the rock I have in my life.
How beautiful is
Yes,
that?
it is.
You're very fortunate.
Yes.
Very, very,
Yes.
very fortunate.
And I'm very, I wouldn't use the word proud to say that, but it is in my heart.
Of course,
he's
it is
the
your
guy.
pride.
He is the guy.
Yes, wow. God bless you. God bless you. That
So
is
even today when I'm doing
beautiful.
events or when I'm dancing around, you know what, till the time I see him around in the audience taking that picture or,
Wow.
you know, you know that I just tell him, you know what,
You're
Krishan?
blessed.
His name is Krishan.
Uh-huh.
I just tell him, you know what, just before I do anything out of my 9 to 5 job, just come, say hi to me, just say it'll be done properly,
And you're good.
and you go.
Huh.
You know, do your work, go to the
That's
gym.
it. That's it.
You know, just that little pat on the back saying that everything would be okay.
That's so awesome. That's so
You know what,
awesome.
then nothing else matters, Vani.
Wow.
Nothing else matters.
Wow, that's so beautiful. Beautiful. All right. You are definitely a woman of emotions, relationships, people, right? Family. You
Another
are.
mention is I love being around people.
Yes.
And
you're totally a
I
people's
mean-
person.
Yeah, I mean, my family, my friends, you pick up any one of them, they would tell the same, you know. And I'm again proud to say that I love being around friends. I love to know them. Most importantly, what I try to do is be in their shoes and try to understand the situation.
Wow.
That's what I want to do, because any situation which comes up, we are very quick to give our reactions.
Yes,
Why do
yes.
we do
Why
that?
do we do
You don't
that?
have to do that.
Yes.
Can you just simply think what would happen if you are in that place, you know, if there's an argument happening, or if there is something which you don't like has come up, can we just reverse our roles?
Correct.
You know, instead of reacting, can we talk about
And
it?
it's so not difficult.
It is
just
not
takes
difficult.
a second.
It's not
It
difficult.
just takes a second.
Yes.
All you need is to be thoughtful.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why
and
when
understanding.
my friends tell me about it, they say, you know what, Ritu, you can talk about it. I said, you know what, definitely I can talk about it. I'm a person who's very vocal about my thoughts, Vani.
Yes, yes,
You know,
yes.
I even if it's like my bestest of friend who's in India, you know, she's my sweetheart. If she comes up with me saying that, you know what, Ritu, I didn't like this and I fought with this girl and I did this, I would be like, can you question your own self?
First.
Were you wrong somewhere? So I'm not even, you know, and not even the best of friends. I know she'll be with me forever, you know. But even with the other people around, I really want them to think about it. Did you do this under some pressure? Did you do this because it had something of you come up saying that I want to do this and put that person down? You know, I'm standing with you. Just think about it, that, you know, try to be in the other person's shoes and say, maybe that person is trying to take you away from some danger,
Wow.
right?
Wow. That means you're always thinking about others. It's nice. It's
I like
nice.
to- I
Because
like to
when
be
you
with
think about
people.
others, you feel good to yourself.
Yes.
You know, it's actually
Absolutely.
not being selfless is actually being very selfish.
Yes.
Because when you're selfless,
Yes.
everything is nice around you.
Yes, this is
if
what
everything is
you
nice around you,
want.
then you are happy.
It's about your own self.
That's what it is. That's beautiful. Oh my God, we're all up for time. But Ritu, today's journey was so different. Okay, you actually got us both thinking. All right, on something that I always want to talk about.
Yes.
Okay, and that's what a heart-to-heart talk is all about.
Yes.
Okay, we didn't know the details of your journey. I know that usually that's what I do,
Yes.
but we couldn't really get to that because time was not enough for what we actually were talking about, and the time flew by. But I think we can sum it up very well, because you had a nice family, you grew up in a nice home, all right, you had everything you needed, all right, to
Yes.
become the kind of person that you are today. And it was great to know that the man whom you married is also a part of your childhood. Of
course.
Right? So
Yes.
he was there seeing you grow up into the woman that you've grown up to be, and then he is being that, you know, backbone of yours even today,
Yes.
all right, and walking alongside you, all right, giving you all his support. And you had this lovely child for whom you decided, you know, you would want to change jobs because, you know, your priority is
course,
to be a
of
mom that you want to be. There's nothing called a perfect mom.
No, of
okay?
course not.
It is
Of
just what
course
you
not.
want to be. You want to be able to say bye.
Yes,
Okay, that's
yeah.
most important
Again,
for
I'm
you,
being
and
selfish,
you did what you
right?
did.
I'm
Exactly.
being selfish.
You're doing it for yourself.
Yes.
Okay, this has got nothing to do with
No.
being the perfect mom, right?
Yes.
You just want to be able to do that bye, all right? So that's why you're doing it, and that's what life is all about, right? Little things that make you happy.
Yes.
And when you are happy,
Yes.
everybody around you is happy, and that's how we make a beautiful world. And I guess it is a wrap on UEW once again, Ritu. It was an absolute pleasure.
Thank you,
Okay?
Ari. It was a pleasure
I
talking
can't
to
tell
you.
you, you know, your heart is beautiful. Okay,
Thank you.
extremely, extremely beautiful, much more beautiful than yours.
Thank you.
I mean, I just don't know how to put it. Like earlier, I was making fun about our colors. You know, when we were looking at ourselves on the screen, I was saying black and white, and oops. All right, but I tell you, it can be any color. Okay, your face, your skin, but it's all about the heart. All right,
is.
and I had
It
to tell
is.
you. Till now, I was only talking about your outer beauty, but I think your heart is so much more beautiful than you
Just to
are.
add your, you know, the color. You asked my daughter too about it.
Okay.
I had this little quiz for her created when she must be like 3-year-old. And I asked her, you know what, Kiara? What if a person is really beautiful but has a bad heart? Is she beautiful or bad? She would answer you rightly. She would say, I think, Mommy, she's not a nice girl because her heart is bad. I would give her all permutation combinations saying that beautiful heart, beautiful face, beautiful heart, every person.
Wow.
And she knows exactly. You know what? These are the little things I have
That
grown
you
up
are trying
with.
to teach.
Yeah, and she
beautiful.
probably she doesn't know what goes behind a bad or a good heart or a good face.
But she
or
understands that
she
heart should be
understands.
good.
Yes. The bottom line is heart should
How
be good.
beautiful.
Yes.
God bless. God bless. God
Thank you.
bless. It was wonderful having you, Ritu. Thank you so
Pleasure is all
much.
mine.
Well, friends, I think you enjoyed it as much as I did. All right, this was really a heartening talk. All right, and I loved it. And I hope these questions that we were asking each other would be questions that you would want to ask yourself, because when you do, you will feel the beauty that we are feeling right now within ourselves.
Of course.
Right? Because when you think beautiful, you look beautiful, you feel beautiful.
Yes.
And that's what it is all about. UVW is saying ta-da, bye-bye, cheerio for today. I cannot wait to see all of you once again to join me next week, same time, same place. And I'm sure we'll have another gorgeous, gorgeous guest joining us. Till then, it is ta-da, bye-bye, cheerio. And remember, I love you. Music is magic.